TRS Clips, the place you arrive at if you just want the best bits of India's smartest podcast, The Ranveer Show. Subscribe, hit that bell icon. Point number 9. Once again, this is one of those points that just overshadows every single other point. If you don't follow any of those rules, but you just follow this one rule, your sex life is going to skyrocket in terms of quality. 3 words, which are the most important pieces of sex advice you'll ever get. Be a giver. There's too many people in the world who are takers. They go about life taking things from other human beings. Oh, that's mine. Oh, I want to ensure I get this opportunity. Oh, I want to know that this is for myself. And that attitude, that selfish attitude, makes its way to the bedroom. Some people just haven't explored their own body sexually. They've not masturbated in life. They've not spoken about sex to their friends or people in their inner circle, their social circle. That's why they end up being takers in bed. They just lie down in bed. They don't know all these things. They've not watched videos like this. They don't know anything about sex. For them, sex is just about the orgasm, just about being naked with their partners. Those are the 2 reasons that people become takers. The first is that's just their nature. Bad sex partners, by the way. You should convey that to your partner if they're just a taker, because it can affect your relationship and your sex life badly in the long term if they're a taker in bed. Secondly, they just get confused and the body kind of gets stiff and frozen up. They don't know what to do in bed. And communication breaks these boundaries, breaks that sense of discomfort, brings the beautiful, wild side of sex into the bedroom. Communicate. If your partner's a taker, communicate with them. But you yourself, if you want to have great sex, you be the giver of great sex by being a giver. Give in bed. Whether that's oral sex, whether that's kisses, whether that's love, whether that's exploration of the other person's body, whether that's hugs from behind, whether it's caressing someone, whether it's hugging someone so tightly that they can't move, whether it's saying those beautiful little loving sentences to them that make them feel better. Be a giver. In bed, in your relationship, in love, being a giver will improve your sex life, but ensure it's not a one-way relationship. The other person has to reciprocate a little bit. The best sex is had between 2 givers. So if your partner's a taker, communicate a little bit with them. Say that you want a little more in bed. Great sex sometimes doesn't happen from the start. You develop that equation over time through intense levels of communication. Which brings me to the last and final point of this special podcast, which I hope you enjoyed, which I hope you share with your friends, which I hope you comment under, which I hope you like. Point number 10. Normalize conversations about sex. The big reason that people are facing so many problems in their sex life is primarily because we've put sex on this pedestal in modern day society. India, the land of the Kama Sutra, used to view sex as just a part of life, in the same way that marriage is just a part of life, or exercise is just a part of life, or careers are just a part of life. There's nothing in your life that should govern it entirely. Not in life, not in your mind. Don't put something on a pedestal so much that it takes over your mind and your life. And that's what sex is for so many of us, right? It's a taboo topic for some of us. It's a larger than life topic for some of us. Why can't we just perceive it like it's a part of life? Why can't we normalize conversation about sex? It begins in restaurants, in friend groups, in conversations with people of the opposite sex. Where when someone speaks about sex, you don't go, oh, you don't do all that shit. You just say, oh, okay, this is what you think, this is what I think. Normalize it in the same way you'd normalize a conversation about a TV show. Normalize it that much. And if you want to improve at sex further, have more conversations about it with older people, with younger people, with people your age, and witness your life and your perspectives change constantly.